Ever wondered how your favorite kung fu stars have aged over the years? From jaw-dropping action scenes to legendary martial arts moves, these icons once ruled the screen with their unmatched skills. But time changes everyone, even the greatest. Some look surprisingly familiar, while others are unrecognizable. Join us as we break down what kung fu stars actually look like today. Number 20. Sammo Hung. Sammo Hung, a legend of Hong Kong cinema, earned his scars both on and off the screen. A street fight left him with a distinctive scar on his lip, but it was his relentless work in martial arts films that made him a household name. Starting his journey at the China Drama Academy, he trained in acrobatics, martial arts, and dance, later rising to fame as part of the troupe The Seven Little Fortunes. At just 12 years old, Hung made his film debut, and his career skyrocketed with a role in Bruce Lee's Enter the Dragon in 1973. By the late 1970s, he pioneered kung fu comedies with hits like Enter the Fat Dragon. His collaborations with Jackie Chan throughout the 1980s revolutionized action comedies, solidifying both their careers and the dominance of Hong Kong cinema globally. Hung has come a long way since then, and even at the age of 73, he hasn't stopped acting. But years of intense action scenes have taken a toll on his health. After knee surgery in 2017, Hung appeared slimmer in photos published in 2020, prompting concern from fans. He revealed he had lost weight intentionally and adjusted his lifestyle, though he is sometimes seen using a walking stick or wheelchair. That doesn't mean that Hung has called it quits on his career. In fact, he recently shocked his fans with a remarkable comeback. In 2024, Hung made a return to the screen with a role in Twilight of the Warriors, Walled In, displaying his martial arts prowess as the crime boss Mr. Big. That same year, he received the Lifetime Achievement Award at the Hong Kong Film Awards and an honorary doctorate from the Hong Kong Academy for Performing Arts, cementing his status as a cinematic icon. However, the next kung fu star on our list has sort of faded away from the limelight. Number 19. Philip Ree. Philip Ree's journey from martial arts prodigy to Hollywood pioneer is nothing short of remarkable. At the tender age of 4, he began training in martial arts, eventually earning a spot on the United States Taekwondo team for the Korean Olympics and Asian Games. This experience would later inspire one of the most celebrated martial arts film franchises, Best of the Best. Ree, a master martial artist and filmmaker, created the franchise alongside producing partners Peter Strauss, the former chairman of Lionsgate, and Frank Giustra, the Canadian billionaire who founded Lionsgate. The franchise became iconic, with the first film distributed by Sony Pictures, starring heavyweight talents like James Earl Jones, Eric Roberts, and Chris Penn. The sequels gained traction with major studios like 20th Century Fox and Miramax, solidifying Ree's influence in action cinema. By the fourth installment, Best of the Best Without Warning, Ree had firmly established himself as a director, actor, and martial arts visionary. So what's the ever-versatile kung fu master doing today? At 64, his physical prowess is unmatched. However, the shine of Philip Ree, an actor, has faded significantly. That doesn't mean that Ree is totally irrelevant in the world of martial arts. As a 7th-degree black belt in Taekwondo and holder of advanced ranks in Hapkido and Kendo, Ree is one of the most sought-after martial arts instructors globally. His students have included the son of President Ronald Reagan, industry titans, and countless celebrities. Needless to say, Ree is thriving, but not more than Mark Dacascos. Number 18. Mark Dacascos. Mark Dacascos entertained audiences as the ruthless assassin Zero in John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum, proving that his martial arts mastery remains unmatched. Born in Hawaii in 1964 and raised in Germany, Dacascos' diverse heritage, Japanese, Filipino, Spanish, Irish, and Chinese, has shaped his on-screen persona. Over his career, he has appeared in more than 40 films, including the visually stunning Brotherhood of the Wolf, the cult favorite Drive, and Cradle to the Grave, where he faced off against Jet Li. On television, he brought unforgettable charisma to characters like Wo Fat in Hawaii 5-0. Mr. Guyera in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and the titular role in The Crow, Stairway to Heaven. Beyond acting, Dacascos achieved pop culture stardom as the chairman of the Food Network's Iron Chef America, hosting over 200 episodes. Dacascos' transition into hosting was seen as a weird move by the industry, but the actor pulled it off. And then, he did something even more bizarre. He used his martial arts background to give us graceful moves on Dancing with the Stars. Once again, the actor shined. Today, the Kung Fu star hasn't stopped experimenting with his career, but he often goes back to his roots. His performance in franchises like John Wick is a testament to that. At 60 years old, Dacascos doesn't plan on stopping. In fact, he is currently working on 2 highly anticipated projects, including Legend of the White Dragon and Glass Dragon. Both projects are centered around the complex world of martial arts, so it is guaranteed that Dacascos hasn't lost his iconic physique. Up next is a legend in his own right that we don't see on screens anymore. Number 17. Gordon Liu. Gordon Liu, the martial arts icon who brought the enigmatic Master Pai Mei to life in Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill Volume 2, has a story as compelling as the characters he portrayed. Born on August 22, 1951, in Guangdong, China, Liu's rise to fame began humbly. Starting as a stuntman, he worked his way up to martial arts instructor, eventually breaking out in Shaolin martial arts and Challenge of the Masters. His transformation into the Kung Fu hero, guided by director Liu Chia-liang, peaked with the legendary The 36th Chamber of Shaolin. Quentin Tarantino, a devoted fan of Liu's work, honored him with dual roles in the Kill Bill films, playing the fearsome Pai Mei and the masked enforcer Johnny Mo. Yep, Liu appeared as 2 separate characters in the same series, an honor he shares with Michael Parks. Everything seemed to be going remarkably well for Liu, until his life took a dramatic turn in August 2011. The actor suffered a stroke while performing in Tu Kwa Wan. The stroke left him partially paralyzed and impaired his speech, requiring a wheelchair. Amid this crisis, he faced mounting pressure from his estranged family for financial support, leading him to isolate in a nursing home. During this difficult time, Liu entrusted his assets to his assistant, Ava Fung. Their partnership dissolved into a legal battle when Fung refused to return his funds. In April 2014, on the eve of a court date, Fung agreed to return his assets with interest. And that was the last time we saw Liu in public. Today, he resides in a nursing home. In 2015, it was reported that Liu had made progress in his recovery, regaining his speech, though he continued to rely on a wheelchair. 6 years later, very rare photos of the former actor made their way to the internet. Unfortunately, Liu looked healthier. Number 16. John Liu. Another Kung Fu star who has vanished from the screen is John Liu, who famously rejected an offer from Bruce Lee to star in one of his films. And as one can expect, Liu's career never really took off, but he still carved a legacy for himself, all thanks to his martial arts skills. Born on May 20, 1944, in Taiwan, Liu became known for his incredible kicking skills and commanding screen presence. He gained international attention with movies like The Invincible Armor in 1977, where his talent truly shone. In the 80s, he kept his momentum going with films like Made in China, showcasing his signature style. Decades later, Liu's work resurfaced with New York Ninja in 2021, a once-lost film from the 80s that was restored and introduced his unique skills to a new audience. But by then, it was too late. You see, Liu retired years ago due to faltering fame and lack of big roles. He last appeared in a small movie, Welcome Mr. President, in 2013. Now, the once-fit master has gained weight and has lost his signature abs. And well, that look doesn't fit well with his unique selling point, his high kicks and relentless punching. Unlike Liu, the next Kung Fu master on our list is still on television, but in an entirely different realm. Number 15. Lo Mang. Known as the Shaolin Hercules, for his unmatched strength and towering presence, Lo Mang became a legend of martial arts cinema during the golden era of Kung Fu films. Born on July 23, 1952 in Hong Kong, Lo Mang was a standout member of the famed Venom mob. a group celebrated for their electrifying fight choreography and larger-than-life characters. He immortalized himself on screen with unforgettable roles like the Toad in The Five Deadly Venoms from 1978 and the titular character in Kid with the Golden Arm from 1979. Those movies were the peak of Mang's martial arts prowess and also the very last of it. Today, Lo Mang's legacy lives on, but with a new twist. Now a fixture in Hong Kong's television industry, he has shifted his focus to comedy acting and action choreography. Talk about a complete transformation. Now, on to the next Kung Fu star. Number 14. Yuan Biao. Jackie Chan knew how to transform ordinary men into exceptional martial artists, and Yuan Biao is proof of that. Born in Hong Kong on July 26, 1957, Yuan began training at just 5 years old, becoming the youngest student at the prestigious China Drama Academy. Yuan formed lifelong friendships with Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung during his time at the academy. Jackie Chan in particular took him under his wing, mentoring him and shaping his career trajectory. Yuan remained at the academy until he turned 16, after which he moved to the United States to work with Master Jim Yuan. Yuan's talent soon caught the attention of filmmakers. His breakthrough came in 1979 when Sammo Hung cast him in Knockabout, a role that brought him into the limelight. Later, his performance in The Prodigal Son, directed by Sammo Hung, cemented his status as an A-list star. With his caliber, Biao must be thriving today, right? Well, no. Biao's dissatisfaction with modern screenwriting has limited his recent film appearances. Plus, the actor is disappointed that the industries aren't making martial arts movies anymore. The actor maintains his fitness despite his retirement, and now he uses his sharp instincts while playing golf in his second home, Canada, fit as ever, just like Bolo Yeung. Number 13. Bolo Yeung. Bolo Yeung, the Chinese Hercules, is a living legend whose strength and discipline have made him a martial arts icon. Born in China in the early 1940s, he began his training at a young age and went on to win the prestigious Mr. Hong Kong bodybuilding contest, holding the title for a decade. His chiseled physique earned him a spot in Hollywood, with his breakout role as the villain in Bruce Lee's Enter the Dragon. The two became close friends and training partners, propelling Bolo into further fame. In the 1980s, he became a formidable on-screen opponent to Jean-Claude Van Damme in hits like Bloodsport and Double Impact, making his place in action movie history. Now in his 70s, Bolo hasn't stopped training. Yep, he can throw a kick even today, and doesn't hesitate to show his skills in several fan events he organizes all over the world. Up next, we'll explore the incredible journey of a woman who broke the barriers of martial arts in movies. Number 12. Michelle Yeoh. Yep, before Michelle Yeoh became a pop culture icon with movies like Crazy Rich Asians and Everything Everywhere All at Once, she was a martial arts queen. Born in Ipoh, Malaysia, on August 6, 1962, she began her journey as a ballet dancer before transitioning to the world of martial arts cinema. With no formal training, she wowed audiences with her martial arts prowess, thanks to her dance background and the mentorship of on-set trainers. Michelle's breakthrough came with roles in Police Story 3, Magnificent Warriors, and Tai Chi Master, but it was her appearance as a Chinese agent in Tomorrow Never Dies that cemented her place in Hollywood. After a brief hiatus, she returned with Crouching Tiger and Hidden Dragon. Today, Yeoh needs no introduction. She is as graceful as ever, landing leading roles in Hollywood. Her recent role in Everything Everywhere All at Once made history when she became the first Asian woman to win the Academy Award for Best Actress. At 61, Michelle continues to captivate audiences, whether in Star Trek Discovery, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, or wherever her career takes her next. Number 11. Dragon Lee. Another name synonymous with martial arts mastery, Dragon Lee was born on August 12 in 1952. Specializing in Taekwondo and Hapkido, he became a force to be reckoned with during the golden era of martial arts cinema in the 1970s and 80s. His commanding presence and martial arts prowess captivated audiences in films like Secret Ninja, Roaring Tiger, and Enter Three Dragons. His dynamic combination of high-flying kicks and lightning-fast punches set Dragon Lee apart, earning him a reputation as one of the most nimble martial artists of his time. Since then, Lee's fame has diminished. Now he mostly appears in small roles in South Korean television shows. Alongside, he also leads the National Association of Actors in his homeland. Now, onto the king of martial arts and comedy. Well, you know who it is already. Number 10. Stephen Chow. Stephen Chow may be known for revolutionizing the action comedy genre, but he's far from slowing down. Born Chow Sing-chi on June 22, 1962 in Hong Kong, he was instantly inspired by his idol, Bruce Lee. That led him to train in Wing Chun, where he excelled at his martial arts skills. But at the same time, he deviated away from the seriousness of the sport. You see, Chow, while throwing a kick, knew how to tell a joke. Chow's breakthrough came in 1990 with All for the Winner, a comedic spin-off of God of Gamblers, which was followed by a successful sequel. His 2002 masterpiece, Shaolin Soccer, combined sports, kung fu, and comedy with groundbreaking graphic effects, becoming the highest-grossing film in Hong Kong history. Chow continued his winning formula with Kung Fu Hustle, bringing classic martial arts into the comedic mainstream. His fame skyrocketed when Hollywood found a knack for his films. But Chow chose to return to his homeland to perfect the art of making movies. In the present day, fit as ever, Chow focuses on making short films that have made their way to several popular Chinese platforms. The Kung Fu star's craft is growing with his net worth. Unlike Chow, the next Kung Fu star on our list has faded away from the limelight. Number 9. Vincent Zhao. Vincent Zhao's rise from a young martial artist in Harbin to a global action star is nothing short of extraordinary. Born in Heilongjiang, China, Zhao's disciplined journey began in a family that valued education and fitness. He honed his skills at a local academy before enrolling at Beijing Sport University, where his prowess earned him the nickname Kung Fu King. In 1993, his life took a major turn when Hong Kong producer Corey Yuen cast him in Fong Sai-yuk. Initially hesitant to take the role, Zhao's impressive performance solidified his place in the martial arts film world. His career continued to flourish with key roles in iconic films like True Legend, Once Upon a Time in China 4, and Kung Fu League. Zhao continued to shine on screen, but then becoming a family man changed everything. The actor deliberately refused roles to spend more time with his wife and children. Today, while maintaining his fitness, Zhao is a stay-at-home dad. But in 2021, he did return to China's reality television series Call Me by Fire, where he competed to join a 17-member band. Yep, quite a change of scenery for the martial artist. Now we enter the world of Angela Mao, a trailblazer for women in martial arts cinema. Number 8. Angela Mao. If anyone redefined what it means to kick like a girl, it was Angela Mao. Born into a family of martial artists, Angela's fascination with Kung Fu began at the tender age of 6. Under her father's guidance, she spent hours honing her craft, exploring various styles, and delving into martial arts philosophy. Her film journey began unexpectedly when a director sought a female martial artist for an upcoming movie, Lady Whirlwind. With her father's encouragement, Angela leapt and landed her first role. The movie didn't do well at the box office, but her career skyrocketed with appearances in iconic films like Enter the Dragon. She continued to star in hits like The Himalayan, Dance of Death, and The Fate of Li Khan. It seemed like she had no plans to stop smashing the glass ceiling, but then Angela suddenly retired to focus on her marriage. Retiring in 1983, she moved to America with her second husband and their son, George. Settling in Queens, New York, in 1993, she opened several Chinese restaurants with her son and daughter-in-law. Since then, the actress has declined interviews as she now prefers a quieter life. However, in 2016, she gave a rare interview to the New York Times, where she shared that her fans still visit her in her restaurant, urging her to make a comeback. But for Angela, family has always been more important than fame. Number 7. Tony Jaa. Living a very different life of fame and bustling is Tony Jaa, who is a solid contender for the title of Bruce Lee's heir. What sets Tony apart is his dedication to authenticity, performing his own stunts and fight scenes without wires or doubles. Born on February 22, 1976 in Surin, Thailand, Jia trained in his father's rice fields, drawing inspiration from martial arts films. He mastered various styles, including Muay Thai, Taekwondo, Aikido, Judo, and Jiu-Jitsu. Jia made his mark in 1993 with the hit films Ong Bak, Muay Thai Warrior, and The Protector, earning him global fame as both a martial artist and action choreographer. After a brief hiatus in 2010 to become a Buddhist monk, he returned to the screen in 2013. Since then, he has continued to impress in films like Furious 7, Skin Trade, and XXX Return of Xander Cage. Now, at 48, Tony Jaa is fitter than ever, continuing to train for high-profile films like Detective Chinatown 1900. By the looks of it, Tony has an exciting year ahead of him. From Thailand's Tony Jaa, we move to another master of martial arts, one who left an unforgettable impression on Hong Kong cinema. Number 6. Siu Wong Fan. After reigning over Hong Kong cinema, Siu Wong Fan is also doing right by Hollywood. Born in June 1973, Fan was destined to follow in the footsteps of his father, who is also an actor. At the tender age of 14, Fan moved to China to learn the delicate art of wushu and gymnastics. After finishing his training, he returned to his homeland. Fan's breakthrough came in the 1991 cult classic Ricky-O, The Story of Ricky, where his gripping performance captivated audiences. And to think Fan was just 18 years old. However, it was his portrayal of the complex antagonist Jin Shan Zhao in Ip Man that truly solidified his legendary status. In 2018, Fan made his Hollywood debut in Attrition, starring alongside Steven Seagal, where he played a key ally in the fight against a human trafficking cartel. Fast forward to today, at 51, Fan continues to impress. His recent role in the Chinese web film New Mo Wang as the Bull Demon King has sparked attention for all the right reasons. You see, fans couldn't help but notice that the actor is showing off an impressive physique. Fans have noted that his ripped body looks even more developed than it did in his youth, proving that age is no obstacle to this martial arts legend. Speaking of martial arts legends, let's move to Wu Jing, another martial artist who continues to thrive. Number 5. Wu Jing. Talented and generous, that is Wu Jing in a nutshell. Born in Beijing into a distinguished Manchurian family, Wu Jing's journey into martial arts began at just 6 years old, when his father enrolled him in the esteemed Beijing Wushu Academy. Though initially reluctant, he quickly excelled, becoming a standout talent and even serving as an assistant coach for the Beijing Wushu team. In 1995, Wu Jing's big break came when filmmakers Yuan Wo-ping and Chong-Sing Yim cast him in Tai Chi 2. This marked the beginning of a career that saw him collaborate on top-rated television series such as Master of Tai Chi and New Shaolin Temple. His ability to perform complex stunts without doubles set him apart, earning him roles in films like Fatal Contact, the Sha Po Lang series, and Wolf Warrior. Wu Jing's dedication to his craft extended beyond acting. In a remarkable move, he financed The Wandering Earth when the crew faced financial struggles. His investment paid off immensely, as the film grossed over $700 million worldwide, becoming China's third highest-grossing film of all time and a major hit internationally in 2019. Today, at the age of 50, Jing is still acting in Chinese cinema, but he also helps train the next generation of martial arts actors in his academy, Movie Martial Arts School. Talk about commitment to the craft. Now, let's move on. Number 4. Donnie Yen. Donnie Yen is a powerhouse, plain and simple, the kind of guy who doesn't just practice martial arts, he lives it. Born in 1963 in Guangzhou, China, Yen's journey to becoming a global action star started humbly. His family moved to Hong Kong and later to Boston, where his mother, a Tai Chi master, introduced him to the world of martial arts. What started as training in his family home turned into a lifelong obsession with mastering every style he could get his hands on, including Wing Chun, something he ended up teaching to Robert Downey Jr. for Iron Man 3. Yen first made waves in Asia with movies like Iron Monkey and Hero, but his role as Yip Man in Yip Man took things to a whole new level. With over 70 movies under his belt and a reputation as one of the best fight choreographers out there, Yen has built a career that's hard to match. Even at 61, he's in perfect shape, working on several new projects. And nope, those are not some small movies either. The star is officially training for another iteration of Yip Man while working on a passion project, a spin-off of John Wick. Hopefully, we'll watch those movies soon. Now we turn to the next martial arts legend, Jet Li. Number 3. Jet Li. Jet Li needs no introduction, but his craft deserves to be talked about repeatedly. Jet Li's journey into martial arts began in Beijing, where his extraordinary talent quickly set him apart. By 11, he was a national champion in wushu, earning 15 gold medals during his competitive career. While he once caught the eye of President Nixon, who invited him to become his bodyguard, Li chose a different path, one that would lead him to cinematic greatness. His debut in the Shaolin Temple in 1982 marked the beginning of an illustrious film career. Li captivated audiences with his speed, power, and precision from Lethal Weapon 4 to The Expendables. It seemed like there was no stopping Jet Li. If he wasn't working on Chinese films, he was seen perfecting his craft in America, until he was diagnosed with hypothyroidism. His sickness interfered with his regime, so Jet Li turned his focus on his charity organization, One Foundation, the first private charitable fundraising organization in China. Helping those in need swayed Li immensely, and he stopped taking movie offers altogether. Today, despite numerous rumors about his death, the martial arts legend is alive and well. And yep, he continues to train to maintain his shape and form to stay attuned to his craft. This sort of commitment to martial arts reminds us of another legend, Jackie Chan. Number 2. Jackie Chan. Who doesn't love Jackie Chan? Known for performing his own daring stunts, Jackie has spent decades captivating audiences while enduring countless injuries along the way. Jackie's journey to fame began humbly as a stuntman, where his hard work and dedication stood out. His big break came in 1978 with the film Drunken Master, where he played Wong Fei-hung. Over the years, Jackie has appeared in an incredible number of films, starring in blockbusters like Rush Hour, Police Story, and the animated favorite Kung Fu Panda. Beyond his on-screen performances, he revolutionized action movies by seamlessly blending intricate fight choreography with humor and storytelling, creating a style that continues to influence filmmakers today. And for Jackie himself, retirement is not on the charts. Not anytime soon, at least. At 70 years old, the actor is ready to star in high-profile movies like Rush Hour 4 and a sequel to The Karate Kid. We'll see Jackie as Mr. Han very soon. Number 1. Bruce Lee. Lastly, no discussion about martial arts legends is complete without the iconic Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is more than a martial arts legend. He's a global icon whose influence transcends film, sport, and culture. Born in San Francisco in 1940 and raised in Hong Kong, Bruce returned to the United States to redefine martial arts as both an art and a way of life. Creator of Jeet Kune Do, Bruce championed adaptability and efficiency, blending philosophy with physical mastery. His trailblazing career in films like Enter the Dragon, The Way of the Dragon, and Fist of Fury showcased his lightning speed and unmatched technique. In the blink of an eye, he was a global superstar. Bruce's impact went beyond the screen, though. At a time of limited representation in Hollywood, he became a symbol of cultural pride and resilience for the Asian community. As he continued to train young artists, Hollywood became more and more familiar with the craft of martial arts. Unfortunately, his life was tragically cut short in 1973 at just 32. Even decades later, Lee's cause of death remains a mystery. More recent theories suggest that he died of a heat stroke rather than a hit by gangsters. But nothing is conclusive. For what really matters, Bruce Lee's legacy lives on through his namesake foundation. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.